Yenda usanke wene ufuna kusogolele papaloti. Exercise your right. You know that your vote is your right. Zambian 18 years and above. Na NRC ni time to vote. You a go and vote. It's your right to vote. Now we are fika your sanga. It's time to vote. You a go.
I, Frances Mangala, Zalumis State Council, being the returning officer for the election to the office of President, do hereby declare that I have, in accordance with the law, ascertained the results of such election and the valid votes were given to Hichilema
invite the returning officer for the 2026 general election, or rather the 2026 presidential election, and chairperson of the Electoral Commission of Zambia, Mrs. Mangala Zalumis State Council, to come and give the consolidated totals for the results for the 2026 presidential election and proceed with the rest of the ceremony. Chairperson, I invite you.
Okay. Good morning, distinguished stakeholders. Good morning. I wish to share with you the consolidated results for the 226 constituencies. So we have the 226, all the constituencies are included, save for a few where the polling stations haven't yet concluded, but I'll explain as I read the statement. Now the consolidated results are Pule Daniel, C, CPD 1,348, Siamunene Richwell, NFP 1,963, Njovu Akin, A, DU 2,496, Kunda Howard Zawapa 2,561, Silumbe Richard, LM 3,304, Mushimba Brian, OPP 6,269, Chansa Given, M, MEE 6,650. Katuta Given, Independent 7,574. Member Fred, SP 12,194. Walia Kelvin, F, ZMP 17,078. Kalabahari, CF 19,070. Mundubile Brian, NRPUP 1,856,217. Hichilema Hakainde S, UPND 2,965,7 326. Now the statistics on the voters is as follows. Registered voters, 8,786,300. Valid votes cast, 4,902,050. Rejected votes, 126,566. Total votes cast, 5,028,616. Percentage turnout for this election, 57.23%. Now, pursuant to Section 73(2) of the Electoral Process Act, number 35 of 2016, I have decided to announce and declare the results of the presidential election, notwithstanding that complete results from some polling stations from 5 constituencies have not yet been received. For the avoidance of doubt, Section 73(2) provides that the returning officer shall announce and declare the result of a presidential election without having received the results of all polling stations. If A, to wait for the receipt of the result from every polling station would unduly and unreasonably delay the determination and declaration of the result of that election. And B, the outstanding results are not likely to materially influence the overall result of that election. Having carefully considered the circumstances, I am satisfied that the conditions set out in Section 73(2) have been met. Waiting for the outstanding results would unduly and unreasonably delay the determination and declaration of the election outcome. Furthermore, the results yet to be received are not likely to materially affect or alter the overall result of the presidential election. Accordingly, the Commission has aggregated the number of registered voters from the affected polling stations in the 5 constituencies, whose results have not been received at the time of declaring results, which represents only 84,224. Below is the account of the total number of polling stations and the registered voters within those stations categorized by constituency. Now, I will categorize the constituencies. Kwacha constituency, a total of 36 polling stations containing 27,000 eligible voters. Chawama constituency, a total of 34 polling stations containing 28,896 eligible voters. Lusaka Central constituency, a total of 20 polling stations containing 17,668 eligible voters. Makeni constituency, a total of 10 polling stations representing a total of 9,079 eligible voters. Mandevu constituency, a total of 2 polling stations representing a cumulative total of 1,581 eligible voters. Results from Kwacha, Lusaka Central, and Chawama constituencies are yet to be received, while those in Makeni and Mandevu were lost due to an attack on poll staff that led to the loss of election materials, including ballot papers. In view of the foregoing, and in accordance with the powers conferred upon me under the Electoral Process Act number 35 of 2016, I hereby proceed to declare the President-elect. The Electoral Process Act, General Regulations 2016, Declaration of President-elect. Whereas Parliament was dissolved on the 15th day of May 2026, and whereas an election to the office of President was conducted on the 13th day of August 2026. Now, therefore, I, Frances Mangala, Zalumis State Council, being the returning officer for the election to the office of President, do hereby declare that I have, in accordance with the law, ascertained the results of such election and the valid votes were given to Hichilema, Hakainde S, UPND, 2,965,326. The others who participated in the election are Mundubile Brian M, NRPUP, 1,856,217. Kalabahari CF, 19,070. Wadia Kelvin F, ZMP, 17,078. Member Fred SP, 12,194. Katuta Given Independent, 7,574. Chansa Given M, MEE, 6,650. Mushimba Brian OPP, 6,269. Sinumbe Richard LM, 3,304. Kunda Howard Zawapa, 2,561. Njovu Akim A, DU, 2,496. Siamuneni Ritual, NFP, 1,963. Pule Daniel, CDP, 1,348. I therefore declare Hichilema Hakainde S to be President-elect of the Hello? Can I finish? to be President-elect of the Republic of Zambia this 18th day of August 2026. Thank you. Thank you.
Era mwana Zambian changamuka yafika futi. Yenda usanke wene ufuna kusogolele papaloti. Exercise your right. You know that your vote is your right. Zambian 18 years and above na NRC ni time to